What's up, guys? It's the Cheapster here, back with another update on Grubhub and also Uber Eats. So Grubhub has just been on a roll lately. They keep doing all these updates and stuff. This one's looking pretty good, so we're going to talk about this. This is an update to the gas pay that both Uber Eats and Grubhub are paying. I haven't heard anything from DoorDash yet, but these two have changed the pay for how much gas has increased for us as drivers. So let's just go over the email here. So I'll go over the Grubhub one first. We'll read through it and we'll talk about if this is a good thing, if this is a bad thing. Let's see. So it says, get more for your mileage. Grubhub delivery partners like you are the driving force of Grubhub, and we continue to be committed to ensuring our drivers feel supported. Great. Due to increased gas prices in your market, we are offering a series of ways to lessen the impact on your wallet. Alright, so here is what Grubhub is doing. Grubhub is doing increased per mile distance pay for all delivery partners nationwide starting March 9th. That's nice. That's for all delivery partners, not just for premier drivers or something. Pay adjustments will be consistent with average per mile cost increase for gas in your region. That's a little funny because it's like, how do they know? I guess they're going to have to check each region how that much the gas is going up and stuff. That seems a little complicated to me, but I guess because areas and regions can be so different, so I guess that's kind of important to do. But it looks like that's going to be just an increased mileage pay on the back end. That's not really going to be anything we'll see. It'll just be higher orders. That's what I'm assuming they're saying there. So that sounds like a great thing. I'm glad to see that. Extra earning opportunities through in-app missions that can help boost pay. That could be a good thing. I've seen a lot of those lately, though, where they've been like the you have to accept 5 orders without skipping more than one or something like that. And those are like decent because those can be good, but they also kind of make you take these lower orders that you're risking to see if you could get the bonus. So that's not really that big of a deal because most of the time I feel like those don't work out that great. But I guess it's up to you if you want to take those or not. So I guess having them isn't a bad thing. Discounted gas through our partnership with Gas Buddy with savings starting at 25 cents per gallon. So that's good. They're still doing that. Or you can use Get Upside. That's the one I always use because that one's pretty good. There's a link down below in the description to sign up for that. And then we've got additional pay based on the estimated total miles driven as reported in the app for each calendar week ending on Sunday. This part's a little more confusing on how they're actually going to do this, but it says the total extra amount paid out for mileage increases with total weekly mileage. This ensures delivery partners that drive farther see a larger earnings adjustment. So I'm assuming this is saying they're going to try to estimate how many miles you drove while you were working, and they're going to pay you out an extra bump per mile. I'm not exactly sure how all that plays out because they don't describe exactly how much they're going to pay. But I guess they're just saying there that they're going to pay you a little extra per mile that you drive on the estimation. I guess we'll see how that works out. I'm not exactly sure. The calculation for this week's adjusted earnings will be applied to deliveries beginning Monday, March 7th. All adjusted earnings will be reflected in your pay statement by the following Tuesday, beginning Tuesday, March 15th. So basically, they're just going to adjust based off your estimated miles once a week. So it's kind of like how you could get the adjusted pay if you worked so many hours on a shift and didn't get in enough orders. So I guess it's going to kind of work like that. That's as far as I understand that. And then it says they'll continue to monitor the situation and inform you on any changes in the ongoing adjustments. So I'm assuming based on how quickly things are happening right now and how quickly gas prices are changing, that will probably be something that will be updated down the road because it's just going to get bigger and bigger. But a lot of the Grubhub stuff is kind of vague. But let's go on to the Uber Eats and see what they're saying. So Uber Eats is introducing temporary fuel assistance. We know that the unprecedented spike in gas prices and rising energy costs have affected how much money you're taking home. That is definitely true. To help, we're rolling out temporary fuel assistance on Wednesday, March 16th for all drivers and couriers, including those with electric vehicles. So this is already out right now. This is data for me, so this isn't for you guys, but it says for me in Greenville, South Carolina, customers will pay a 55-cent surcharge on every ride and a 45-cent surcharge on every delivery. So that's for Uber Eats. It's 45 cents for every delivery, and 100% of that will go directly to the driver. So that's something that's not necessarily going to be 45 cents in your area, but that's what they're doing here for me in Greenville. So you should have gotten an email like this with Uber Eats if they're doing it in your area. So check that out to see what the actual number is that they've changed your area that they're going to pay you right now. So this means if you complete 40 deliveries in a week, you'll get paid $18 that week. So yeah, it's just a 45-cent bump to every delivery you do on Uber Eats in my area. So you'll have something like this too. It says that they plan to reevaluate the situation in 60 days. At that point, we'll consider gas pricing your feedback and determine whether or not this continues for fuel assistant. 60 days is a little bit of a long time for how quickly gas prices have been changing and stuff. I don't know if that means that they could look at it again. I'm assuming if gas prices go up even higher, they might look at that before 60 days. But I guess that's saying that they'll at least keep this in place for 60 days. At least that's what I'm getting from the email. Oh, and then down here it says, through the Cheapsters partnership with GetUpside, you can also get cash back on more than 25,000 gas stations. If you haven't yet, take a minute to sign up using the link below in the description. That's so nice that they would put that in there. Okay, yeah, that was me. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for GetUpside, you can do that down below in the description, because that will help you save a little bit on gas during these times. But yeah, that's what's happening between Grubhub and Uber Eats. So I would say for the Grubhub stuff, it sounds a lot more vague. I'm glad that they're increasing the per mile distance pay, so that's just going to happen in the back end. We won't really see completely what's going on with that. We'll just hopefully see higher orders. And then they'll have more bonuses, which I have seen a lot more bonuses lately, so that's definitely true. This additional pay thing is something that we're gonna have to like watch out for, see exactly how that's gonna go down, because that's all worded pretty vague, so I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna turn out. And then the Uber Eats stuff, it looks like your area will just have some type of surcharge that you're gonna get per delivery. At least I'm assuming pretty much every area is going to have something like this, but just check that email that you should have got from Uber Eats to see what they said that they're changing in your area. But yeah, overall for all this, it looks like good stuff. I mean, it looks like they're at least trying to make changes. It's better than them doing nothing, like it looks like DoorDash is doing right now. I haven't seen anything from DoorDash. I won't be surprised when something comes out where they're trying to change stuff, especially with Uber Eats and Grubhub both doing different pay structures with how high gas prices have gone up. They'll probably do something soon, but it's good to see this. I mean, I think this probably can only be seen as a good thing. Sure, maybe you could say it's not as good as it should be for how high gas prices have been, and that could be possible. Yeah, it's probably still a little bit too low, like 45 cents per delivery. That's not a ton, depending upon how far you're delivering, especially with Uber Eats. You can do very far orders. Usually they're 10 miles or something like that, maybe even farther. So 45 cents doesn't go a ton of the way to actually cover that extra gas price. But, you know, it's something. I'm glad to see they're at least doing something, and that's kind of my take on it. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and if you guys have different things that you're hearing from Uber Eats, what your pay structures are and stuff, just let us know in the comments. It'd be great to hear what's going on with everyone, what's going on with the rest of the regions, because I know this is a crazy time for working as a delivery driver because gas has just gotten so expensive. But if you haven't checked out the video I just made last week on the true cost of delivery driving, check that out, because it will show you that just because gas prices go up doesn't mean that you cannot deliver and you cannot make money. It will affect your profits, obviously, but there's still stuff you can do. So check that video out so you can see what your exact expenses per mile are as a delivery driver. But thank you guys so much for watching this update. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. If you guys liked the video, remember to do the cheapest thing you can today. Tap that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay cheap.
Be saving that money. Don't you be spending it now. You're still here watching this? You might as well just subscribe. Why would you not at this point?